having a presentation to make it pass. It goes down when they have a presentation that is, we call it a storyboard, so as to know what the commercial will look like before the actual production. And that is the pre-production stage of any commercial. So they present all of their A4 or A3 papers, they draw it out so we can have the film before they now go to the picture. So this yes, we paste with the ink, and then we have papers here, the A3 papers that we use. So these are some of the productions we were able to cover. And another one for 14. Then most of it are actually our students are practical. They are still doing more and more in the other things. And the other one here is the light box for product photography. We have to do it because it has its own background, different backgrounds. So if there's any products, most of the products you see on Jumia that looks new and attractive for people to buy are actually being taken by a light box. Once the product is placed, then they take the photograph. And there's a light above here that shines on the product and we take pictures of it. Thereafter they will it. So that's why we see it looks attractive. Only that when they deliver it, it is not what we see online. So it causes a lot of conflicts because there are people who tell you like any adverts just for people to buy the products, and testimonials of others will decide whether or not they are going to buy it. They are going to be buying it. It's always this hot. The AC is not hot. So we have soundproof. Well soundproof. And we are still looking forward to making it look more beautiful. And more soundproof. Inshallah, we are looking probably going on air. Inshallah, very soon, even if it's going to be a campus radio. And something to generate IGR for the institution. No matter how
you need to obtain bandwidth from
yes, from NBC. Yes, sir.
Okay. That's good. That's great. Well done.
This is a mixer. Please play me one of your productions. The one you produced this past week. This is one of their productions for radio production, advanced radio production and radio and television production. So instead of one at the same time, we have to take students out to pay for instruction and if they pay not less than 20, 30 pounds for those 8 hours. So since we now have everything here, you can spend the whole day do their production.
Is a 14th century cultural festival of the Kingdom
some of them
Offa
are the female students are also keenly involved.
The Ijakadi
So
Festival
one of
is
them
a
actually
unique
did the
cultural
editing
festival
after the actual
celebration in
production.
Offa, local
This we
government
are
area of
listening to was
Kwara
actually produced
State, where the
in the
Offa,
last
the
studio.
monarch of Offa
Our
Kingdom,
students. I
Alhaji
think it's
Oba
Alaro
Musa
Amdala, right?
Badamasi Esuwoye
So
II
they produce
must go on a
and
wrestling
to have a
combat
feel of a radio station too as well.
the second
They
in
equally produce programs
for an
bring news
annual
in
traditional
Yoruba and every
supremacy battle,
other language.
which the Olofa must ensure
behind there is an
remains
isolation
to maintain the
filter,
crown and authority over
also
the
used for
crown.
production.
And the ESA must always
There are times when we want to record jingles and then we want that feel of as though it is being produced by a bigger production industry. So with an isolation filter, you can actually achieve that. So we made sure our students didn't fall short of anything at all. So when they get to go for their CWES, sometimes they tell them not to touch anything, but in school already, they've already had access to it. So it doesn't
make any difference
for them. So
That's great.
they are, whatever they've been able to learn during their COS, they're equally able to do the practical aspect. And during accreditation too as well, the NUC team actually commended the institution, particularly the VC, for being able to set up something like this. For some institutions are even yet to have something like this. I graduated from Management University and I can say we do not have this setup. Alhamdulillah, thanks to you and others who also contributed to it.
Thank God. Well done for your support. Well done.
So the editing was done by I myself and my students, and they've been able to learn the process of television production and equally editing. The Ramadan lecture has actually been serious request from people after the DD. So we are done with the editing and we already finalized it. It's just for us to now do the marketing aspect of it so as to further generate something for the institution. So these whatever happens here can equally be transferred to this place. You can equally move it here. So sometimes it works like magic. How you've been able to do this. So one thing we got was we call it the VGA graphics. It has been installed. The system is a Core i5 system. It has been installed. So whatever you want to enlarge, you can enlarge it on the big screen. So the TV is not like the everyday TV we have at home. So it's different because of the VGA connector it equally has compared to the ones. Okay, that is the Zotac graphics card.
Okay.
It allows for things like this, and then you're able to work here at the same time, work on this space. So it's just a matter of moving the mouse. We have the mixer too as well. There's a mixer over there, and the TV studio also equally needs its own mixer for sound mixing and.
It doesn't have.
It has its own. The radio studio equally has its own. So we have the UPS. The UPS is here. Sorry, the stabilizer is here. We have the UPS here, which is the 2-ton UPS.
2-ton?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
The moment we connect this to lights, for it to be able to at least have some light, it's going to affect the gen. The gen is 5 kV soundproof. So it's very, very powerful. Only depend on it when there is light. It draws a lot of energy.
Well done.
I do dust.
We do the cleaning ourselves before we work. We do the cleaning ourselves.
That's why the AC is good. Closing the door all the time.
So we have
This
the
TV control room.
control room. The TV control room is here. It tells us what is going on in the live studio.
Okay.
And we can see it in these 2 screens. Though we have just only one camera. So if not, we'll have connected, and that is what he's using to record right now.
Okay.
We'll have connected it, and that is the teleprompter I told you about. We're able to save almost 300,000. That's what's standard. So that is what newscasters get to look at while reading news. It makes us feel at home. They are reading it offhand.
Okay.
So you think like the one deputy and the vice president, we think it is off?
Yeah.
No, it's looking at
From the screen.
on the screen.
So we have below here. It allows us to be able to transmit, and that is offline and equally online. Though, so we've created a YouTube channel for Summit University.
Oh, fantastic.
So that whatever program we have, we can put it there. We call this a video switcher. It's used for probably a single camera or a dual camera. So what we see at home is, by the time production is going on, the moment they want camera 1 to go on air, they go up. If it's camera 2, they go back. And sometimes they put it on auto for it to detect by itself. So this is actually very, very, very okay. We have it is the SC500 HD. The new one has just been produced. That was last month 650 HD because it has more qualities, other features than this one. But
Now
we
it
are
keep changing now, you know. ICT communication is changing every day.
changing every day.
So that's
Yes, sir. This is Sono Mac.
that's the reason why you should make use of it quickly. So
Otherwise,
that when it's changing, you will also be knowing that you are at least. It's also good to keep it as a historical development of the
So there is live production, and the director is always in the control room to tell the cameraman whether to zoom in, to give him a close-up shot or an establishment shot. So instead of shouting from here, they make use of this set to talk. It has its own headphone. The cameraman has one, the director has one, so it speaks into it, talks to it, so that he can hear on the other side. So in that way, communication can keep communication online between both of them. So the live studio is the live studio. These are actually lights. We call them the Kino Flow lights. It aids quality because we are using the green screen. And while using green screen, what we do is as a background. By the time it now gets to the TV, to the editing suite, we change the background into another background as though that is where the person is reading from. So that's one of the magic we get to do here. So we can give it the background of Makkah, give it the background of Medina, and people at home think we are actually in Medina or Makkah. So, and we have the teleprompter here, which is allows for easy read for the newscaster. So they equally have the same script to them.
in their front.
In their front. So just so they miss one or two lines, so they can just speak back here and then they make use of that. So the glass here is very, very sensitive. And that's why we restrict students from coming in, having an influx of students all the time. So we restrict them so that they don't damage this. It's sensitive because once the camera is placed here and then you have words rolling up here, the camera won't take those words rolling, but rather the image of the caster. So if anything happens to it, Allah forbid, and we cut another glass, it is good. That glass will take both the words being read and then, so it's going to affect production outrightly. So we have 4 of these Kino Flow lights because by the time if we put this 3 on, we can't stay here. So that's why we're able to get this central AC. So in the course
a lot of heat.
To reduce a lot of heat. So in the course of production, while production is going on, we switch it off for a while. And when everywhere is hot again, we switch it back on. So on and off, like, because the sound that comes from it will go into the camera and also other audio devices that we have. So to avoid that, it's the on and off process. So this is actually 4. The 4th one we kept it at the technician's office. So if we have outside production and there's a need for us to use the 4, we make use of it.
Well done.
The 4th one.
Okay.
And there's this thing you said I shouldn't buy because we needed it.
Okay.
And that is the boom, the long one.
Okay.
So it's allowed us to be able to do a production. And that was the drama for students, which I actually requested for.
You said you shouldn't buy it?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Well, later on I got your permission, sir. Yes, sir. You gave me your permission. It's very long. So we'll keep on and on and on and on.
Okay.
So that is what we get to see. Movie producers, they hold this long stick and there's a boom mic on it, so it allows for them to be able to capture sound. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
online. So some of the equipment we are here to use.
Okay.
Yeah, we are waiting for another camera, inshallah.
Okay.
So we already have a tripod here.
Okay.
So we don't have to stop about again for another tripod.
Okay, you told me about the BC has explained to me.
Yes, sir.
Fucking, it's beyond my imagination, you know. It's one thing to read paper, it's another thing to come practically see it, you appreciate more. And that's why, you see, a manner is very important to fulfill. On paper, you just read paper, this is this.
Whether it is actually done or not.
When you come to the ground, you see it.
Yeah, you feel satisfied. Yes,
Satisfied.
I've seen it.
It's good. May God continue to elevate us. God reward us with our generous with us. Whatever we're able to do is not because of here. It's the aim is to get the hereafter. That's the whole essence. And of course, it's a legacy. As Zakat Jaria, people who use it, reward will go into those who are contributing to make it happen. It's fantastic. We pray Allah subhanahu to continue to help us do more and more in this place and other places.
On behalf of the department and our students, we really appreciate and coming from the VC and the support we're able to give it. May Allah Almighty continue to enrich you all and meet you at the point of your, even before you ask Allah, Allah should do it for you, inshallah.
The group just came about, and it's a group of friends. I just told them, created a platform. When I told the VC that we want to intervene, if he doesn't mind, he said, why not? So all those people are my friends. Some in Lagos, majority in Abuja, here and there, one in Batok Couch, and so on. And keep on tripping 100,000, 200,000, 500,000. Somebody from US sent his own. Oh yeah, so as I keep on growing, and the fantastic thing is that even those who have not been able to do anything are still eager. So when I give them report practical that I came and saw, and so this is it. Like some of this production, I would love it if you send it to me, so that I can also feature it on our platform to help them, to assure them that yes, the money donated is well spent. Thank you very much. And the crew members, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
His dream background is taking it down.
MG appeals employment of 109 civil servants across ministries. Lagos Senators calls on President Buhari to neutralize Jackson. FCTA banned open grazing airmarks 5 grazing locations. My name is Bael Kalima. Thank you for joining us. Now the news in detail. The federal government has approved the redeployment
On the photography, most of those even the MC didn't bother to ask for it.
If you have it, it's just for historical for students to know how the thing was.
Yes, sir. So we already gave it the room, which is that room. But because we couldn't to be of use. That's right.
It's coming, course, if the aircraft company sees someone that is coming, okay. I mean, is this restricted?
That's the essence of it.
And this one also promotes centers. When the fiscal challenge are also taken care of. And it's a federal government policy. And any building, particularly public building and institutions, no provision for fiscal challenge. So,
So it has a dedicated team for this year.
yes, this is your team. So thank you for the tour. And all the crew members, I greet you now. Well done. Thank you very much. That's you. So I would love to see you have good time. Post it. All right.